Welcome to Cherokee High School, where the Maroon Devils are going to be on the road here tonight in Smoky Mountain Conference action. Ray Kinsland Stadium, such a great name here on the Cherokee Reservation. Coach, we see a lot of folks over there across the field wearing maroon as our Maroon Devils are here. And, of course, Cherokee's fans always come out in numbers to support the Braves, and this game is always a huge game for both teams.
It is. It's a Swain County duel. That's basically what it is, and the people look forward to it all year long, and rightfully so. A lot of our players are kin to these folks up here.
That's right.
They live up here, and so it's a rivalry, and it's always good to. I always enjoyed the win, lose or draw, playing against the Cherokee, coaching against them, and being a part of it.
You know, it really is, and as you mentioned, it's so true. There's all these kids pretty much know the other guys on the other team. You mentioned, some of them are even relatives, and that's always a great rivalry. But we used to call it the Swain County Championship because most of these folks here on the reservation also live in Swain County, so it's a big rivalry. Coach Tim Hawkins here, he knows the history of that rivalry, as I'm sure our head coach Sherman Holt and all those guys over there on the sideline, because so many of our assistant coaches played in this game.
Oh yeah, and they were so over the years been such a big part of it. Big games too. I mean, some of them we ended up playing during the regular season, and then seeing them again in the playoffs. You know, and so it was always a massive crowd. One of the biggest crowds I remember seeing in our stadium was a playoff game against Cherokee, and it brought a lot of attention.
Yes, it did. And, of course, we've played on different fields. Of course, the old high school was down there on Aquani Road. And if we really want to go back to the old grass field, used to be down where the not too far from the 19441 intersection down there.
Right at the intersection right there, just up the road there about a quarter of a mile. Yeah, that was the good old days back in those days too. But yeah, it doesn't matter what field you play them on. It's always interesting, the outcome, and it's kind of a toss-up. I mean, win, lose, or draw. It doesn't matter a whole lot about records. It matters more about players and strategies and things that the kids see, because they communicate. They know each other well, and yes, we were talking about some of them being kin. That can make from some interesting cousin fights out there. That's what always made it interesting for me. The kids would always tell me who they were kin to, and I have to watch because. Yes, Grandma was up in the stands somewhere, and them cousins would end up in a fight if you weren't careful.
Oh, no doubt about it. Talking about Cherokee, they're coming in 2-1 in conference play, 5-3 overall. Some of the teams they've played this year, they lost at Smoky Mountain 34-21. They beat Rosman. Of course, Rosman's been taking it on the chin. They lost at Robbinsville pretty bad, actually 46-16. But they've had 2 wins in a row. One over Andrews, 27-zip, and they also shut out Hayesville 22-0. So Cherokee is capable of playing good on both sides of the ball, Coach. So it's going to take a 48-minute ball game to win.
It will. We've got our hands full. They've got their hands full. Yep. I expect Coach Holt and his staff to show them some different stuff offensively, some things maybe he's been working on. But Cherokee's loaded with some mighty good football players and some good-looking young men, so we're going to see what happens.
Zeke Glaspie back to return for the Maroon Devils here as we're ready to get things underway. Cherokee is going to be in solid black with gold trim. Our Maroon Devils are going to be in white with maroon trim, and we pick it up and bring it up the left side. Some daylight over there right in front of the Maroon Devil bench, and an outstanding return to get things underway. That looks like number 5, Silas Stanberry.
Yeah, that may be one of our best returns all year long, and a great block out on the edge. We sealed that edge up, and on the outside, I was trying to see who threw that block, but it was perfect. He pinned him to the inside, and he got on the edge and was gone.
And outstanding return again. Silas bringing it back here, and the Maroon Devils are going to line up and try to go in the shotgun.
Well, it's a shotgun with a different formation, snapping it over, throwing the ball upfield,
And it's going to be complete. There's Corey Stillwell. Stillwell down inside the 10 before he's finally caught down there. Outstanding play. I'm not sure anybody saw that coming.
What happened right then is all of our offensive linemen side the center was on one side like you do for an extra point or something of that nature, like Murphy lines up for an extra point, and the quarterback back there, and he snapped it over, and he threw the ball upfield. It's kind of like a very overloaded Wildcat look.
And it really paid off, as now the Maroon Devils are looking at first down and goal just inside the 10-yard line here in the early going. Got a man in motion over there with James Arch. Lines up on the left side, the short side of the field. And the Maroon Devils try to run it, but the Cherokee Braves really plugged that hole as Owen Medlin is back at quarterback.
Yeah, we mishandled the snap right there. We tried to get to run the outside veer. We blocked down, and the ball was kind of in limbo right there in front of him, and he couldn't make a handoff. All he was able to do was just hang on to the ball while he was getting pounded right there.
And Coach, unfortunately, this is not Owen's fault, but we've had some issues of that this year and other games as well.
Yeah, that quarterback exchange has been tough. Now we're going to run out of an inverted wishbone look with three backs back there.
Medlin
got a trap.
And going right up the gut, looks like Silas Stabberry again as he's knocked backwards, but carried to near the 5 or 6 yard line.
Yeah, he's good forward drive down to the 6 yard line. And he was a great play right there. It's a power play out of that inverted wishbone look. I'm going to looks like here right now we may be going with a direct snap to Gillespie back here now. He's
and
not
Colton
normally
Schuler.
Yeah,
the freshman in there.
He's going to follow them up in.
There's a quarterback trying to turn the corner, and he does. In. Touchdown Maroon Devils as the Maroon Devils and Owen Medlin get it in.
Yeah, that right there was straight back there to Gillespie, because that's a true Wildcat look right there. He fakes the power play at this side, and then he just took off on a foot race over there. That's a little something that Coach Holt worked on this week, is him taking a direct snap rather than using a quarterback.
So again, that was number 6, Zeke Gillespie, not number 5 or number 8. Sometimes those numbers look the same from this far away when you're kind of blind anyway.
I'm with you on that. I just happened to keep my eyes on him. I saw the quarterback go off the field.
Here goes Zeke in motion. He gets the handoff, and he pitches it back there to Corey Stillwell, who stopped short on the 2-point conversion. But again, another interesting play here.
Yeah, it is, and they're mixing it up over there, and that's good. We need something. We needed a shot in the arm, and right here it was. And we did a great job of driving the football down the field and punching it in.
Oh, no question about it. Fans, stay tuned. The Maroon Devils with the early lead, 6-0. We'll be right back. Back live from Cherokee High School. Maroon Devils' Brendan Lanning ready to kick it off here. It only took a couple of minutes on the game's opening drive, and the Maroon Devils have a 6-0 lead, and he kicks it high and short. Going to be taken at the 29-yard line. The Braves bring it back and breaking a tackle or two out across the 31-yard line. Cherokee will start off in pretty good field position there, as that's Javin Garcia, who is their number 2 receiver this year with 24 catches.
Yeah, great open field tackle right there. Forced him back across the field where we had it contained. Kind of pooch kicked that one high and short so that we can get down the field and get coverage on it.
So now the Braves line them up again. They're going to be in black uniforms, the gold helmets, and kind of a dark red number, and they move already. There's a false start against the, looks like the left guard. So they'll move back 5.
Yeah, they were going to put a man in motion back there into that shotgun and load up the backfield. And I guess when he put the receiver out here in motion, the offensive lineman misheard him and jumped.
So now it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Braves at the 27-yard line. Just under 10 minutes to play. Here's the snap, and they're going to run kind of a wildcat look as well, running to the left side, out across the 31-yard line. Getting most of that 5-yard penalty back is going to be the quarterback. That's Jonathan Saylor.
I think that ball was snapped sooner than he meant for it to be, too. When the ball got back there, he looked a little bit surprised, and some of their linemen didn't move there for a second. I think the center jumped the gun a little bit right then.
So a little timing issue. Second down, 11 now for the Braves. Line of scrimmage at the 31. 9:15 to play here in the first quarter. And the Maroon Devils again drew first blood with that opening drive and a 6-0 lead. Let's see what the Braves can do here on second down and 11. Saylor's going to be under center with an eye look behind him.
Motion from the slot receiver. Sprint pass, one going in the flat.
Saylor wants to throw and throws it too high. He's going to be hit, got a penalty flag down upfield, and getting after him down there. The Maroon Devils had pressure inside.
Yeah, maybe an eligible receiver downfield. That I can't tell right now. We'll see what the call is. I think one of their linemen was either holding that here on the outside edge. Yeah, that's what it was holding.
Yeah. And Houston Hornbuckle was after him in the backfield.
Oh, yeah, he was after him and actually lit him up right as he turned the ball loose.
He did.
But the holding was away from the play, and sometimes players that used to really upset me because it's away from the play, and your players they decide not to move their feet and they move their hands instead, and you get a holding call. But that's going to bring up a third and 11. We declined it.
Declined it.
Yeah.
Got a 4-3 look on defense.
Got a blitz coming outside in.
Got his man, and he's out to the 41-yard line. Still short of the first down. Pass complete down here to Luke Smith.
Right on the 40 right now, so it's going to be 4th and about 2. Looks like they're running a punting team on the field.
You're right, Coach. And coming on looks like it's going to be Taven Bark, and he's averaging about 27 yards a punt this year. And back to return, looks like the Maroon Devils will have, Corey Stillwell back there.
Yep, on lone return man. Going to set up a return to the wide side of the field.
Nice punt. Corey there takes it, and he is crushed.
Yeah.
He is crushed at the 28-yard line. And wow, he took a hit.
Well, he did, but one thing he did not do was let that ball hit the ground and roll. We talked about that before, and we've gotten better about it. Coach Holt has made that a point of emphasis. That's not going to happen anymore, and if we have to take one on the chin every now and then like that, we're going to do it because we can't let that ball roll around on the field anymore.
And Corey took a shot, but he held on to the football, and the Maroon Devils have it at the 29 when it could have been back at the 15.
Oh, that's a risk you take. If you're going to catch that thing, you can always fair catch it, but he thought he might be able to get a return out of it.
Now, Owen Medlin is going to be under center this time, with, again, the I-backs right behind him. Owen started at quarterback last week. Here's the toss back in the backfield, trying to get outside, and just barely got him. Zeke Glaspie again, our quick guy out of the backfield.
Yeah, trying to get out there to the wide side. Cherokee loaded the box up right then, playing pretty much a 6-man front, and putting that 6th man out to the wide side of the field, playing him like an outside linebacker up on the line of scrimmage.
Coming in now is going to be Keontae Graham, who had a big play last week against the Bulldogs and brought one back for 6. And now it's going to be one man in the backfield. That's going to be Rocky Barker right behind Medlin. Everybody else is going to be split wide.
Yeah, going to a 4-man front.
Medlin fires, got his man over here, kind of a wide receiver screen, and he gets pinned on the sideline. Talking about Keontae Graham. Is it enough for a first down? Let's see. Going to be short.
It's going to be short, about a yard. Great play call, though, right there. That handling the ball, getting the ball out here quick to the wide out, and letting him get what he can out here to the wide side of the field, utilizing it.
That's it, getting a couple of good blocks out here. 3rd down and 2 now. 7 minutes to play, first quarter. Maroon Devils on a second drive of the night with a 6-0 lead, and now split backs behind Owen Medlin, again under center.
Yeah,
we've seen some different looks in the backfield.
Yeah, Cherokee going back to the 6-man front, trying to stop the veer lanes, and there they did.
Boy, they did. The handoff goes to the left side, and just not much to run for Zeke Glaspie. He got one thing we're seeing, Coach, Cherokee's playing really, really physical right now.
They're playing aggressive up front, and that's why they're going with this packed front right here. That they're worried about the veer game and us getting on the edge, and they're putting those outside linebackers up on the line of scrimmage to take the quarterback away, and to letting the linebackers and the tackles take the dive away.
And then we're going to go for it. Looks like on fourth down, we need just over a yard. Medlin's going to be under center, split backs again.
May long count them right here. There it is, right there. That's
sure
what we were
did.
looking for.
The defensive tackle jumped, and that's an automatic first down.
That was very disciplined right there on our part, because when you long count them like that right there, if your players, and a lot of times I would always tell our coaches, don't call a play at all, so the kids don't even know. We're not going to run a play. So just stay in your stance. We're going to see if we can draw them off. If we don't, we'll call timeout, put the punt team out there and punt it.
There you go. So right now, first down and 10, Maroon Devils again on our second offensive possession at the 43-yard line, up 6-0. And again, we've seen some different looks here offensively. This time, trips on the left side, the wide side of the field. Medlin looks that way, fires, got his man. That's going to be Stillwell out there.
Stillwell, great catch and great run upfield. Didn't do anything fancy, just lowered his shoulders and got straight upfield.
That's a first down at the 46-yard line of Cherokee. And Corey has that ability. He's an athlete.
Yeah, I mean, there he was a few minutes ago taking one on the chin on the punt, but now he's fighting back. He's right back in the thick of it.
He's a good receiver, has good hands. So right now, first and 10, Maroon Devils trips time
wide side.
On this wide side of the field, on the right in front of the Cherokee bench.
Single back. Looks like a dive this way.
Yep, there it goes. And
hit right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, not much there for Rocky Barker.
Yeah, he was hit right at the line of scrimmage. Cherokee doing a good job of closing when they see the down block, and that's why they're playing. They basically play a four-man front, but they're using two outside linebackers. They're almost daring us to try to throw it deep, because they're going to try everywhere in the world to take the veer game away, which they're doing right now.
So now the Maroon Devils have twins on each side. Mm-hmm. And Medlin is going to be under center again. No, he's going to be in the shotgun, my bad, with the back right beside him. Going in motion is Glaspie.
Jet sweep.
And there's Glaspie
on the edge again.
And he's got the first down and then some down the left sideline.
Great play call right there. Just a single jet sweep, as you call it, Gary.
Yep.
Snap it. Quarterback handles it, hands it off to him as he crosses. Great time. That's hard as heck to get time.
It is.
At practice, I used to have, we would run even sweeps with the man in motion. We used to call it orbit. And I'd have nightmares about us not being able to time that thing right. But that takes some timing.
It really does. And man, if your timing's off, that could be a turnover.
Oh, it is. Because the individual getting the ball is a receiver, and he's coming across, and he doesn't even see the ball.
That's it. Here we go. Medlin back to throw. Fires. Got his man
got tipped,
on the right side.
He got him.
And there's a great catch right on the top of the ground. James Arch almost caught it on the grass.
Yeah, I swear it looked like that ball got tipped. But James came back to the ball, which is great. He worked his way 2 or 3 steps back to the ball, caught it, and turned and got it upfield.
And that's a first down for the Maroon Devils at the 21-yard line of Cherokee now. On the march again with 4:25 to play in the first quarter. So an outstanding drive again as the Maroon Devils are mixing it up, the run and the pass. This time 4 wide. Got a man coming in motion, and he fakes the jet sweep.
Get upfield. Yeah.
Right up the middle with a huge gain.
Probably another first down.
Yep, first down about the 7 or 8 yard line. First down and goal for the Maroon Devils. And, wow, Cherokee bit on that jet sweep.
They did, and that's the difficult thing about those plays is all it takes is one misread from a linebacker especially, because you don't really have to – the blocking up front is single blocking. You just put a hat on a hat and let the defensive lineman go any direction they want to go. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that you got a body on them and fool the linebackers.
Oh, no doubt. Fans, we have a timeout on the field with 3:59 to play, and the Maroon Devils up 6-0. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back. First down and goal for the Maroon Devils at the 8-yard line of Cherokee. Just under 4 minutes to play, and we've got a big opportunity here again to take a 12-0 lead. We hand off to the left side this time, and it's going to be Keontae Graham, but Keontae didn't find any room.
No, didn't find any room right then, and that's the same. That's a read by the quarterback. He shuffles the ball into the belly of the running back there, or the receiver that's coming across in motion, and he's trying to read read the end? Is the end the outside linebacker or the end looking at him? Is he not? And right then he gave it to him, and they were able to tackle him at the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. Back in the lineup is going to be Corey Stillwell. He goes wide left, coming way out here to the right side. The Maroon Devils have a receiver on the wide side, 3:18 to go.
They're going all man, running the veer look.
And he pitches out. And, boy, Cherokee played it well they strung the play out.
Yeah, they're committing, like we said earlier, they got 6, counting the linebackers, 8 up there in the box. They do not want to see this veer run over them, so they're normally, like we said, a 4-man front up there, but they're adding 2 outside linebackers to the line of scrimmage and letting the 2 inside linebackers then take a run on the edges.
That was, again, Zeke Glaspie on the carry. 3rd down now, and goal to go from the 8-yard line for the Maroon Devils.
Now, this trips right here forces them into different coverage right here. They can't play their man coverage out to the wide side of the field. Single back set. We could see that screen out here to the receiver, and there it is.
Oh, boy.
And that time we went to the well one time too many.
Yep,
they were
got
there.
Marky Barker and just really blew that play up. Now we've got a try for 3. And coming on, of course, is going to be Brendan Lanning, one of our outstanding soccer players, and he has a good leg.
Oh yeah, he's done a great job with this all year long. Hope he can get this one through right here for us, and that'll be 2 scoring drives for us in a row.
This is a 29-yard field goal, almost in the middle of the field. High snap. It's going to be big trouble.
Blew it dead up there. I think we moved. So it'll just
flag down.
Yeah, they'll back us up, and we'll have to attempt it, or Coach Hope may decide to go for it if he thinks it's out of his range.
So now they're going to back it up. Let's see what the call is. Going to back it up 5, I believe, and it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And we'll try to line up, and this time it's going to be a 34-yard field goal. And let's see if we can knock it through. On the hold is going to be John Stevenson. And got to get that snap good. Got the snap, got it down. It's going to be a line drive, and it's going to be a wide left.
Yeah, he wrapped his foot around that one a little bit, and he realized it right after he hit it. It just he got a little further around on the backside of the ball than he wanted to.
1:38 to play here in the first quarter. As we'd like to remind everybody, the Maroon Devils will close out the regular season with 2 home games. We have Madison coming in the next Friday night, and then after that, we'll have Robbinsville in that extra week that the state gave us. So we got Madison and Robbinsville, the next 2 home games at Swain County Memorial Stadium.
I'm glad they found out a way to work that Madison game in.
Yeah,
really. Now here's their jet sweep.
Oh boy,
we got him.
And we got that one too, coming in a big play up the middle.
Yeah, that I believe that's the freshman linebacker.
Yeah, that's
there.
Colton Schuler.
Yeah, the freshman linebacker read that the whole way. It looked like he was on a read stunt right there, which means he has an alley to fill, and that's the way you fill it. You get up in it and find the football, and he did.
Outstanding job. Now it's going to bring up 2nd down and 16 from the 14-yard line. Just over a minute to play here in the first quarter. It's been a fast quarter. We've seen a little play action. We've seen a lot of running, and we've seen probably half a dozen jet sweeps. Back to throw. Saylor over the middle. It's going to be intercepted. Looks like picking it off is going to be Houston Hornbuckle.
It was, right? He sat right down in that seam. Might get a flag out of that. Yeah. He spiked that ball. He shouldn't have done that.
Got to be careful.
Anyway, great read. He was in his own coverage, and that means not all he's got to do. It's called the curl zone, and he dropped right into it. And that quarterback, I think he tried to throw it over him or something, but he was under a lot of pressure from Insay coming from the outside as an outside rusher. Insay had laid his ears back and ran over one offensive lineman, and put some pressure on that quarterback, and he hit him right in the hands with it.
Yeah, great job by Houston. And now the Maroon Devils have it 1st down and 10 again. Inside the 25-yard line at the 22. This time Medlin is going to be in the shotgun. We've seen him under center for the most part here tonight. Right beside him again is going to be our freshman running back, Colton Schuler. And back to throw, Medlin. Here comes pressure, fires toward the sideline, and looks like
got a catch call.
And we may have we got a flag down in the defensive secondary.
If it's in the secondary, it generally means holding on the defense. We'll see.
So, again, the pass was complete. Now it's going to be ineligible receiver downfield against the Maroon Devils.
We must have been misaligned because I didn't see any offensive linemen going downfield, so it may have been somebody was covered, and the official thought that they were both on the line of scrimmage, and so the inside receiver – it's generally the inside receiver, and if he goes out for a pass, he's ineligible if he's on the line of scrimmage and the other one's not off the line of scrimmage.
So now that's going to move it back to the 28-yard line, about the 28, first down and 15.
Trips again.
Probably the final play of the first quarter. Medlin in the gun, trips to the wide side over here on the right. Medlin looks that way. Here comes pressure again. Owen steps up, runs to the left side, fires, and he's got his man on the sideline. Good play by Owen Medlin.
Great play, heads-up play.
Yes.
And now they're going to see if he was close to the line of scrimmage, but I don't think he crossed it.
He really was.
And I don't mean the official certainly didn't see him cross it, so there you go.
So it's now going to bring up second down. We're going to need about 4. And we have time as the pass play went out of bounds. Stop the clock with 19 seconds. Stillwell lines up wide left. Maroon Devils now with split backs in the backfield. We're going to have Zeke Glaspie and again Colton Schuler. Medlin turns.
Outside veer.
Hands off, and that's going to be, looks like Glaspie again on the carry.
Yep. Picked up about 2, maybe 3. That'll end the first quarter, I think.
Yep, that's going to wind up the first quarter as the Maroon Devils take the early lead, 6-0 here with 1 quarter in the books, and we'll be back with a lot of Maroon Devil football here on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, welcome back. The Maroon Devils still have the football here as we begin the second quarter. Got a man in motion to the right side. It's going to be James Arch as we have split backs, and it's going to be Medlin going straight ahead on a quarterback keeper. Got a couple of yards, but boy, they were tough ones on the first play of the second quarter.
They were absolutely going to take that outside veer away from us. On the snap of the football, I was watching their defensive tackles, and they immediately shot their heads to the outside and let the linebackers play the inside alleys because they not going that down block. They weren't going to get down blocked on. That's what their plan is to knock that tight end and that tackle backwards.
And Maroon Devils got their first down. Owen got a couple of yards. That's all we needed. First down now at the Cherokee 11. So let's see what the Maroon Devils can do this time. Got the I formation with twins on the right side. Owen under center again, tosses right side. Here comes Keontae Graham.
There you go.
Cuts back inside. Still on his feet.
Got to get ready a holding call right there because somebody's hand went out right there when that secondary player came off of him. You could see an arm reaching out and grabbed a hold of him.
So this is going to bring back a pretty good gain by Keontae with a 10-yard holding penalty with 11:13 to play here in the second quarter. 6-0 Maroon Devil lead. Coming in with a play is going to be, looks like Aiden Kirkland coming in from the sideline.
Yeah, that's a good toss sweep play right there. Now Cherokee will probably relax those outside linebackers a little bit in this situation to try to, especially out here to the wide side of the field. If we put more than one receiver out here to the wide side, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now you'll see this outside linebacker having to widen, and you'll see the inside linebacker come over, and he's going to be a B-gap player.
Now it's going to be running to the left side. We faked the jet sweep, and not a bad run there as turning the corner just at the last second was, again, Zeke Glaspie.
Yeah, the Wildcat look, direct snap to him, faked the jet sweep, and then followed the sweep motion that way. Now, he's got an option. He can take it out the backside like he did earlier. He has the option to do that, and that may be coming up here in just a minute. We'll see.
Second down, we need looks like still about 12 yards to go at about the 12-yard line.
Yep.
We can actually get a first down inside the 1, but right now the Maroon Devils trying to get to 11 yards.
Wildcat look again. He's sitting back there, going to give that jet sweep look again, and gives it to him this time.
Here comes Graham around the right side.
Going to have another holding call over here on the edge.
Man, so Graham carries again down near the 7-yard line. 10 minutes to play here in the second quarter.
I didn't see the hold, but it was thrown out here in the area chop block on us.
Yeah.
Okay, cut somebody down.
So that's going to move the Maroon Devils back again. And, Coach, we see it time after time after time. You get some momentum, and these penalties just really slow you down.
Well, that's a personal foul. And I don't know. I didn't see it. Generally, it means that two blockers, one hit somebody high and somebody low. But I only saw two out here, so I didn't see the whole thing. But if you cut a defensive lineman down at the line of scrimmage, that's not a chop block. That's legal. Inside that tackle box. If you leave the line of scrimmage and do it, then it's illegal.
So now the line of scrimmage is going to be the 26-yard line. We've got second down and about 25 yards roughly with trips on the right side. Owen under center this time. Again, right behind him, Rocky Barker. And Owen looks, fires. Got his man, a little slot pass down there. Picks up a couple of yards down to the 21-yard line. Actually a 5-yard gain.
Yeah. Cherokee continues to widen those outside linebackers so they can get a run at that thing. We heard him with it earlier, and he was having to cover too much ground. They're just getting wider with us now.
So now it's going to bring up third down. Maroon Devils still need a long way to go, roughly just over 20 yards to go. As again, we've got to get down inside the 1-yard line. We're at about the 23, so roughly 22 yards to go here on third down. One back in the backfield. Owen.
And you always got that pump fake and deep route.
Oh, he fires and knocked away. There was double coverage down there on the intended receiver, Silas Stanberry.
Yeah, it was man-free coverage. The free safety ran over the top right there. He realized when the pump fake happened to show that wide receiver screen again that he had to cover some ground, and he did.
So now we're in 4-down territory at the Cherokee 22-yard line. Maroon Devils going for it here with 9:13 to play in the second quarter.
Well, let's get an end zone shot right here because the ball that close to the 20, you got to take a shot. And you can see Cherokee going into a double safety coverage, rushing 4 or 5 people up front here and dropping the rest of them into coverage.
Middle and throwing over the middle, and he throws behind, but it's caught. I believe it's just short of the first down, so it'll be Cherokee ball.
Cherokee ball on the 5. Now we got to make something happen right here and keep them down here on this end of the field, if at all possible, and not let them get any rhythm with their offense.
Silas Stenberry made a good catch. He was sliding down inside the 7-yard line and actually caught the football. So, as you mentioned, Coach, be a good time for a defensive stand to flip the field and get the ball back in good position here.
Yeah, that 4-man front we're playing right there with the 3 linebackers, 3-linebacker look. It plays perfectly into a situation like this right here.
Oh, Cherokee broke a tackle. Now they're outside.
Yeah.
Did I see a penalty flag? As he carries all the way across the 30. Yeah, there's a flag down.
That's probably going to be a hold on them, too.
Yeah. So the Braves try to get it done on the ground. A good run, but it's probably going to be coming back.
Yeah. It's in the – what happened was when that quarterback starts moving around, those offensive linemen don't have a clue where he's at. And when he's moving like that, and when a defensive player tries to get off of them, they just grab them. And I would too.
Yeah.
That's the problem when you got people moving around like that back there in the play, and the quarterback decides, I've got to run with this thing, and he does. And those offensive linemen, they don't know which way he's going, and they can't see him.
Line of scrimmage is at the 5-yard line. 9 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Braves now put a man in motion. And again, they've got the quarterback back in the shotgun. Turns, hands off, out of the end zone, and a big hole over there on that side.
Yeah.
Coming up, a nice tackle on the Maroon Devils secondary.
Yeah, we didn't get any. We had a little bit of leverage to begin with, and once we were blocked on the edge, he took one step back inside and then came back outside, which is good. He's good at that.
He is. That was Corey Stillwell on the tackle, but a big first down for the Braves as now they get out of their own end zone, so to speak, at the 21-yard line. And trying to tie this game up. Maroon Devils lead 6-0, 8:30 again to play. And they're going to run right up the gut, right up the A-gap. And, the Maroon Devils plugged that one.
Yeah, well, they did. We had good defensive line and linebacker play right there. What's happening is in the interior right there is we're not doing much moving around, and we're just coming off the football and making contact at the line of scrimmage. That's not letting them up on those linebackers at all.
And again, a couple of sophomores in there. Noah Brown and Aiden Smiley did a good job on that play, really plugging that gap. Second down now. The Braves need about 9. And the quarterback is going to be in the shotgun. Trips on the right side. He's going to throw a wide receiver screen out here to the right side. Got a good block and finally brought down upfield by Corey Stillwell and getting some help there from Houston Hornbuckle.
Yeah, we got blocked on the edge right there. And it's debatable whether he got held or wrapped up or not, but he's got to get off that block. He's got to use his hands, and he knows where the ball is. That other receiver blocked him. He didn't know where it was. But you've got to get off those blocks.
So now first down. Cherokee at the 33-yard line of their own territory. First down and 10. Maroon Devils 4-man front right now. And Saylor is going to pitch it back. Halfback pass down the right side. Up for grabs. And it's going to be, there's a penalty flag. The ball is caught. And it's probably going to be interference, but they'll probably decline this at the 31-yard line in Maroon Devil territory.
Yeah, mostly because we didn't turn on the ball, and he got kind of beat off the line of scrimmage once they pitched it and pitched it back there. And when he threw it, we were caught off guard. He stalked like he was going to block on the outside edge, and then he took off.
Yep, it is declined. That was Shiloh Owl, number 6 on the reception for the Braves, and he's had a pretty good year, 10 catches. 181 yards. And now the Braves on the march at the 34-yard line of Maroon Devil territory. Of course, Swain up 6-0 with 7:10 to play, second quarter.
Offset eye look, counter fake.
Quarterback rolls, got a man wide open.
Over
down
the
inside
top.
the 10.
Yeah, down to about the 2-yard line.
Boy, the Maroon Devils, tough situation there. Again, that receiver.
Yeah, he came from the inside out, running a corner route, and safety just could not get over there to him.
And again, a couple of guys down there for the Braves making the play, but a big play. First down and goal now at the 4-yard line. At the 4-yard line, 6-0 Maroon Devils, but the Braves threatening to tie it up. Just under 7 minutes to play here. Braves looking to the sideline as the play clock still has plenty of time on it. And now I believe they're going to use a timeout. And it is timeout Braves, 6:48 to play in the first half. And we'll be back with more on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, welcome back here. Maroon Devils right now trying to keep the Braves out of the end zone as the quarterback is going to be at the gun. Hands off to the right side. He's got some room, cuts back in, and takes it into the end zone. So the Braves come back, and that's the touchdown run by Brandon Santiago, who has already had 6 rushing touchdowns this year.
Yeah, he saw it the whole way, man. He did a heck of a job cutting through us right there. It looked like we had him contained out here, but he had different ideas once he saw us seam.
Yeah, it's kind of like you say, Coach. He put his foot in the ground, cut back inside.
And then you just don't know how important that is sometimes. That's going to be a flag on them for illegal substitution.
Yep, you're right. That's going to back him up 5. And for the point after touchdown. And you know, point after touchdown, it's not an automatic thing anymore.
No.
I mean, it gets missed.
Well, it is. And thank goodness for high school football, because that's where you see it the most.
Yeah.
It's a struggle sometimes.
So now for the point after. Good snap, good hold, and kicking it up and kicking it through. That gives the Braves a 1-point lead, and we still have a lot of football here in the second quarter. 6:44 to play, 7-6 Cherokee. With a timeout, we'll be back. Fans, welcome back after the Braves take a 1-point lead, 7-6. Zeke Glaspie back to return the kickoff. Taven Bark will kick it off for the Braves here. And he kicks it going to be short on the right sideline, and it's going to be picked up down there at the 21-yard line. And the Maroon Devils return it back. That's Silas Stanberry, who had a good one earlier. But now the Braves get down there and contain him pretty good.
Yeah, they intentionally kicked it to one side of the field or the other, so they only had to cover 2/3 of the field, and they bring those folks from the other side down hard towards the football, and they don't want to let you get back out to the wide side, which we did earlier.
Yes, we did.
And so they're trying to eliminate that by utilizing the hash marks.
So now the Maroon Devils take over on offense. We've been moving the ball, and let's see if we can punch this one in before halftime. 6:40 to play. In the backfield is going to be Rocky Barker right beside our quarterback, Owen Medlin. And
twins.
Here comes that jet sweep again with Keontae Graham, and he gets only a couple of yards.
Yeah, earlier we had them kind of on their heels with that. It's their linebackers are doing a better job, and their secondary players of realizing when that man motion from the other side of the field comes in motion. It looks to me like now they're changing up their coverages, letting the safety take everything deep, and the corner play run support.
And, you know, their head coach, Tim Hawkins, has been around high school football a long time.
Long time.
So right now, 2nd down and 8. 6 minutes to play, first half. Maroon Devils in the shotgun. Here comes a man in motion again, and they fake the handoff, and Medlin's going to run to the right side. Only got another yard or two, though, because the Braves, I think they're kind of realizing, hey, we've got to stay in our lanes on this jet sweep.
Yeah, they're doing a better job of that, especially on the backside right there, which we tried to take advantage of. They're not leaving the line of scrimmage. And that's what we're putting a body on a body, but they're coming off of those blocks.
Aiden Kirkland in from the sideline. Rocky Barker checks out now. So now the Maroon Devils 3rd down and 7 right on the 30-yard line. And we're going to have, 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receivers on this set. Silas will stay in the backfield with Medlin in the shotgun. Cherokee rushing forward, nobody blitzing, fires it out here, and the receiver wanted to throw it, but he pulled it back in and runs, and it's going to be stopped short.
Yeah, he had the option to throw that one right there, and they had us covered upfield right here. The safety and the corner both dropped into coverage, and the free safety was right over there with them too.
Aiden Kirkland was the guy who caught the ball over here on the sideline. He looked downfield, had his arm cocked, but again, nobody open.
Nope, nobody down. Not with that safety playing the way he did. He's doing a great job of covering the field. Their free safety is. He's been able to take the deep ball away from us.
Back is going to be Jonathan Saylor again. Their quarterback is also their punt return man, and it's going to be a high, good punt. It's going to take a big bounce. And the Maroon Devils will see it roll down inside the 30, and they're trying to get it to roll a little more.
Fan it as much as possible. Under 4 minutes, or under 5 minutes now left to play in the half. We do not need to let them get running down the field like they were, like you said earlier, Gary, just running open down the field. Yep. We got to do a better job in the secondary. They don't feel the need right now, I guess, to necessarily air it out, but it's a possibility for them.
No question. Cherokee, a pretty good passing game. On the season, their quarterback on the year, 71 of 116, 7 interceptions, but 925 yards passing, and he has 8 touchdowns.
Yep, fake the jet sweep. Running it out here on the edge.
Good tackle over there by Keontae Graham.
It was. He made 2 of us miss right in the backfield, and by just moving his feet. He's got pretty good feet. He's a good quarterback.
Yep, Saylor only a junior, so some of their top guys will be back next year. So now 1st down and 10 Braves, 4:36 to play, 2nd quarter, and coming in with a play from the sideline again is quarterback Jonathan Saylor as he splits a couple of guys out wide to the left side and one man here on the short side.
Split backs this time. Twins to the wide side. Single receiver running the inside veer themselves a little bit there.
And they got a couple of yards, but the Maroon Devils, pretty good job of, again, playing those gaps down inside.
Yeah, that was a straight dive all the way. He wasn't trying to read it. He just opened up and gave it to that back. He didn't. He wasn't watching the line of scrimmage, so it's just a hard dive trying to pick up as many yards as they could coming right at us.
And that was Andreas Cisneros, one of our seniors on the tackle inside, and helping him out was Noah Brown. So now 2nd down. Braves need about 7. They've got to get to the 48-yard line. And the quarterback's going to keep it again, but he's met again, this time by Houston Hornbuckle, among others, in the middle.
Yeah, and Inside did a great job out here on the edge. He did what we were talking about earlier, getting off that block. He realized when that fella pulled, the backside guard pulled to trap him, kick him out, that the quarterback was going to keep it. So he just collided with the guard, knocked him off of him, fell back inside, and got him by the legs.
And one of our captains, Drew Skaggs, also helping out on that tackle. Third down, Braves need 5. And this time they're going to run twins to the left side and put a kind of a wing on the right side, but they didn't like what they were seeing, and they're going to call a timeout with 3:11 to play before halftime. So fans, stay tuned. More coming up as we have still 3:11 to play in the first half. Fans, welcome back after the timeout. Cherokee now with a 3rd and 5. Can the Maroon Devils make the stop? Here comes Big Insay on the left side, and the quarterback is hit. Ball is in the air. It's going to be intercepted. That's Keontae Graham down the left side. Keontae going to be knocked out of bounds, but again, the quarterback was hit, and that ball just fluttered up in the air.
Just as he got ready to release it. Now, I couldn't tell if that was Skaggs coming from the backside, who it was. My eyes left the field when the ball went floating like that. And Keontae elevated. Now, he got up there and got that thing.
He really did. You know, Drew Skaggs was around the quarterback, Houston Hornbuckle, and Insay Ufert. Mm-hmm. So, but I tell you what, the quarterback took a hit.
Yeah, he took it right as he was trying to release the ball. Now, something's coming back here. And
it's going to be first down, Maroon Devils, according to the head referee here, but they're going to move the ball way back to the 49-yard line. And it should be first down, Maroon Devils here. So a big pick by Graham. He ran it down inside the 25, but again, penalty is going to bring that ball back, first down and 10. And the Maroon Devils have exactly 3 minutes to play before halftime. Medlin going to be in the shotgun, got a man in motion again.
Double twins.
And we actually handed it off around the right corner. Zeke Glaspie down the sideline.
Out of bounds. That baby.
Forced out of bounds, but that's the quick feed of Zeke Glaspie.
It was, and he held that ball in there for a long time and made that end make a decision. And he thought for sure the quarterback was going to pull it and run with it, and he didn't. He gave it to him.
Good defense or good offensive call there. As again, Medlin really froze that guy.
Yeah, it's like the veer on only it's moving. It's moving towards the boundary, and you're isolating one guy out there and making him make a decision. And it happens to be, I called him in. He's an outside linebacker, walked up out there.
So now, Maroon Devils first down and 10, 2:53 to go first half. Here we go in motion to the left side, and we're going to run to the left side. Running down inside the 25, down near the 20 is going to be Keontae Graham.
Again, Graham this time. Yeah, I tell you what, that's great. And, man, just keep moving the football like this. We get down here, what's happening right now is we weren't having any success, and it's a little harder when the closer you get to the end zone because those secondary players get involved and to run that particular play. So you may see Coach Hope go with something just a little bit different, but he may stay with that motion and that jet sweep look with that option in it. It is.
Yep.
He kept it this time.
And up the middle, another big run as he's down inside the 15-yard line.
Yep. Coming up on 2 minutes left to play.
And the Maroon Devils moving the football well here.
Yeah, when we can get this one in, it'll really change the complexion of this game.
Oh, no question. Be good to take some great momentum into the halftime locker room. And we're using a variety of players. A lot of guys, Zeke Glaspie, as we mentioned, Keontae Graham, our quarterback Owen Medlin. This time it's going to be in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be Rocky Barker.
We need to hustle it up. We're under 2 minutes now. Get this one in the end zone.
So now it's going to be Medlin as he's going to run to the left side and hang on to it himself as he turns the corner and gets out of bounds near the 10-yard line. So let's see where they're going to spot it here with 1:40 to play. That does stop the clock.
Yeah.
And we did
third and about 1, it looks like.
Yep, 3rd down and 1. We're at the 11.
Yeah.
Got to get it to the 10. And if we can get that good offensive line surge, that should happen. Wide right is going to be Corey Stillwell. Also out there with him is going to be Keontae.
Yeah, double twins again.
Medlin got a gap right there beside the center.
Jet sweep look again. Up inside he goes.
Cuts up it inside.
Got to hustle up now and get to the line of scrimmage and got a first down. Got to stop the clock.
Big first down.
Yeah, need to get the play called, get up there and punch this one in.
And the line of scrimmage is going to be the 4-yard line. First down and goal.
We are really picking on those outside backers now. They're having to make a choice, and they're out there right now. They're upset, and they're trying to figure out what to do, and we're making it tough on them. We're reading this thing now, and it's making it much more difficult.
So now again, Owen going to be in the shotgun. Got a back right beside him. Again, first and goal at the 4-yard line. Penalty flag down. We might have had some movement.
Man.
And it is going to be a false start against the offense. And that moves it back to the 9, and that changes your plan.
It does, man, and with 1:10 left to play in the half. And it seems like the last time we were down here, this kind of happened to us and kept backing us up. We got to keep our discipline down here. We got to hold it together. You got good drive going, and just don't stop yourself.
That's it. Penalties can really mess up a good drive. This time twins on each side, and Barker in there beside Owen Medlin. 4-man front right now for the Braves with a stand-up.
They're widening those tackles even more. No, nothing.
Oh, boy, we got stuck.
Coach may have to use a timeout right here.
Got stuck in the backfield back at about the 13, 14-yard line with just under a minute to play, and it is going to be a Maroon Devil timeout. Fans, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Going loaded.
Fans, welcome back on the Maroon Devils Network. Just under a minute to play. Maroon Devils here have a second down and goal to go from the 12. Going to the right side is going to be James Arch.
Loaded backfield.
And we hand it off to the right side.
Get us from behind.
Only got 1 or maybe 2 yards, probably 1 yard gain on that play. Just nowhere to go for Zeke Glaspie.
No, that loaded backfield. We try to kick out right there and pull and use those backs as blockers. And those inside backers closed on us every time. That time was the defensive lineman where the guard pulled from, and he caught us from behind. We didn't get him cut off.
So now there is a timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here and remind everybody, hey, we have 2 more football games left in the regular season. Next week, we're going to be hosting Madison in that makeup game at Swain County Memorial Stadium. And then the final week, the second Friday in November, actually, is going to be Robbinsville coming to town. And Robbinsville is at Hayesville tonight. Andrews is at Murphy and a couple of other games. And, well, I'll tell you what, you talk to those people in Andrews and Murphy, they don't like each other much.
No. They never have. They're too close. Yeah. They're there's a recruiting battle always going on down through that 4-lane down through there.
Oh, man, I tell you what. Andrews is not liking this score. Murphy up 28-0, and Robbinsville leads 7-0 at the half. That was a little bit of a surprise, as of course Hayesville plays pretty good defense.
Yeah.
Here we go, 3rd down and long for the Maroon Devils. We need about 12.
Yeah, looks like we're a man short out there too. I don't know exactly what was going on.
Looking, fires over the middle, too tall and intercepted. Tried to throw it over the middle, and it's going to be the Braves picking it back.
Maybe a pick 6.
And they bring it all the way
looks
down.
Like it's going to be.
Yep, he's going to bring it all the way to the house.
He's celebrating too soon. He's going. Ooh.
That's Michael Gasso on that return.
Free safety.
And there is a penalty flag way back up the field.
Yeah, somebody probably threw a block.
It's going to be a personal foul against the Braves.
Yeah.
So now, will that nullify the touchdown? Going to be interesting to see. I'm not sure it will.
Yeah, if it's back here, I'd say a personal foul.
It's way back inside the 20-yard line.
They'll have the football, but it takes the score off the board. Yeah.
Yeah, so the touchdown is, you're right, takes it off the board.
Mm-hmm.
He said roughing the passer.
Oh, roughing the passer.
Okay.
That should be an automatic first down.
Yeah, it is.
So a big break for the Maroon Devils. Instead of being down by a touchdown, now we have the ball back in really good field position.
I thought it was after the interception, but it wasn't.
Yeah, before.
I did not see that. For some reason, I was like everybody else. I was watching the ball.
So a huge break for the Maroon Devils, roughing the passer against the Braves. Wipes out their pick six, and now there is going to be a timeout on the field with 28 seconds to play. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back after the timeout on the field. 28 seconds to play. Maroon Devils with a big break and the football now. First down and goal inside the 10-yard line. And we're going to run to the right side. And, boy, Cherokee caught us no problem.
Yeah, that was great play by them. And this time, that defensive lineman read that the whole way. He was reading that from the get-go from when the guard pulled.
Clock running. Now we got a penalty flag down. I think we're going to mess up here and have potentially a false start.
Yeah, I think we weren't set completely.
Yeah, it is going to be against the Maroon Devils. And so now instead of down inside the 10, we got down inside the 10 a while ago. Penalty backed us up, and it's going to be happening again.
Yeah.
And we only have time for probably one play.
Well, there again, we're stopping ourselves right now. I mean, Cherokee's doing a great job. Don't get me wrong. They're starting to read a little bit more. They're widening the inside linebackers to help take those alleys away where we've been running the jet read. I'm going to call it because it is. We're
now
reading.
They started the clock.
Yeah.
Wow. Can we get a playoff? 3 seconds to play. Got to hurry. Looks like we got the playoff, but. And we spiked it with 1/10 of a second. We can have one more play.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a 10th of a second on the clock, but that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but he wound his arm, and our guys were in the huddle, and they had to hustle up to the line of scrimmage. Now, if he winds it up, no, he's going to let the snap happen.
Got trips out here to the wide side, going.
Incomplete over here on the left side to Aiden Kirkland.
Halftime.
And that's the final play of the first half. So our Maroon Devils with some opportunities that didn't come to fruition, if you will, here in the first half. And the Braves take a 1-point lead into the halftime locker room, 7-6. The second half should be a dandy. We'll be back. Stay with us. Fans back at halftime, getting ready for the second half. Our Maroon Devils had one of our most successful halves of the season. When we look at some of the stats here in the first half, as far as total offense goes, our Maroon Devils 35 plays, 196 yards. You won't believe this. Cherokee only 15 plays, 118 yards. And, Coach, that's a big difference.
It is. And we've had control offensively of the game. We've just been stopping ourselves, and the scoreboard shows that. I mean, we come away with 6 points out of it, one score. And, we were talking earlier during the break. I feel like we should have had 2 more on the board, but we've just not been able to get it in.
And one of those problems is our Maroon Devils have been penalized 7 times for 55 yards. Cherokee only 4 penalties for 22 yards. So, again, that's a big difference when you're talking about when you're inside the red zone.
That's true, and we're lucky that it wasn't another score on the end of pick 6 there, but the late hit on the quarterback brought that back.
Oh, no question. So if our Maroon Devils can just reduce the penalties and take care of the football inside the red zone. Here's a little kick toward the sideline, and it's finally picked up by Cherokee up near the 37-yard line, and that's where the Braves will take over 1st and 10 now. But going to be interesting to see who grabs the momentum first. I'm not sure anybody had it at the end of the first half there, Coach.
No, we were battling for it, tooth and nail right there, and the penalties kept us from capitalizing on it. And every time Cherokee was able to go to the air to get their score, and so I can't really say that was momentum for them. So right now it's still a battle to see who's going to have that momentum.
So now the Braves come out on the shotgun on 1st and 10 and hand off to the left side. No, it's going to be a fake the handoff, and a nice run by the quarterback, Saylor, out to the 42.
Yeah, we got to make that tackle back there. He's juking us out back there behind the line of scrimmage and at the line of scrimmage. We had hands on him twice right there, and he broke it. He broke away both times.
He did. Coming up, Corey Stillwell from his safety spot to try to help out on that tackle. Second down and about 5 now for the Braves. Just underway in the third quarter as they bring trips out to the short side of the field over here on the right.
Yeah, not running the tight wing man this time. Going to run their wide receiver screen.
Yep, there we go. And it's going to be complete over here. Not a whole lot of yards for Luke Smith on the catch. He might have got 2 out to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, bringing up third down right now. He cut back inside there, which we designed it that way. Right here with the corner, taking that outside edge away and making him go back in there where all those bodies are.
So now the Maroon Devils needing a big third down stop here to try to force the Braves to punt and get the football back. And they're going to come out of the shotgun here with twins on each side. Maroon Devils a 4-man rush. Got a man in motion.
Put trips into the boundary. Got a flag. Movement up front, I think.
They've got a false start.
No, it's offside on us.
Oh, man. That stings. That's an automatic first down.
I thought I saw movement up there, but it's saying we were offside.
So it is first down Braves now with that 5-yard penalty. They only needed about 4 yards, so that'll give the Braves a first down and 10 up near the 50-yard line. So, man, 48-yard line is where they're going to spot it, first down and 10, and that's we just got finished talking about that, Coach, the penalties.
Yeah, it'll haunt you. Yes. It really will.
So now Saylor is going to be back in the shotgun again.
Wing set again, counter out on the edge, holding on the edge out there.
Yeah. That'll bring it back. And again on the carry over there was 32, Luke Smith.
Yeah, the offensive lineman couldn't keep up with Drew Skaggs out there, so he just reached around him and grabbed him. Thought he might get away with it. It's hard to do that when you're an edge player like that because you get seen.
Yeah. Yeah. And, Coach, I may be totally wrong, but just in the games we've played this year, especially at high school football, it seems like holding is being called more this year than probably I've seen in a long time.
Now, me too. I'll be honest with you. It's become such a big part of the game. I don't know whether it's a point of emphasis for the officials or not. It could be. Yeah. I'm not in their meetings anymore, so I don't know. But here they come with the sweep quarterback. He pitches it.
Oh, we got hit, breaks a tackle, but looks like the reserves are on the way. Those guys came in quickly, and a bunch of guys in on the stop down there. One of those guys, big 59, Ensay Ufert. Also in there was 58, Houston Hornbuckle, and 50, Noah Brown.
Yeah, that was their version of the option on the edge right there, out of the gun, with the play fake, and then the quarterback running to the corner and pitching it.
So now it's going to bring up second down and still about 20 to go as the Braves have to get to the Maroon Devil 41-yard line. Second down and long. Twins on the right side, got a man in motion here. And here's another penalty flag, is probably an false start.
Yeah, I believe this time the guard was trying to pull, and he started too soon and hesitated, and he got caught.
And, man, already just in 2 penalties, you're moving back 15 yards, and that puts you in such a hole, 2nd and 25. It's hard to come out of it.
Well, I'm glad it's happening to them and not us now because that's exactly what was happening to us at the end of the first half.
Yes, indeed. So now second down and still a long way to go as the Braves are marching toward Big Cove. The Maroon Devils are going the other way. And
movement again. Yeah, they're pulling guard. I think it was one on this side the last time. That's one on the other side.
Yep, he raised straight up, and you can't hide.
No, you can't. And they're trying to pull out of there, and it gets there's something about the snap count that he's complaining about out there right now.
Yeah, he's not happy that he got called for the flag. Second down now and 30. Braves line of scrimmage, the 29-yard line. They've got to go to the Maroon Devil 41-yard line.
Yeah, I see them maybe trying to air it out again right here with a double pass or a receiver one-on-one with our corners trying to get a post route or a corner route going.
Got a man in motion again, and wow. Looks like we've got
I believe it's a timeout for Cherokee right there.
So
I believe Coach Hawkins had some questions about something about the play that was called.
So now they're going to take a break. We'll have a timeout. 9:03 to play. Nobody's doing a whole lot except going backwards with penalties. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back after the Braves timeout. Second down and long. Going in motion to the left side. Saylor rolling that way. Looking, firing down the middle. Going to be knocked away. Good play over there by the Maroon Devils. Zeke Glaspie back in the secondary. He saw it coming and got a hand on it.
Boy, we had it well covered. We even had linebackers out there in coverage. That was well played by all of them. When you see a linebacker, he realizes that quarterback's rolling that wide side of the field and he can cover that much ground. That's a good choice. We had that well defended.
Oh, no doubt. Zeke over there, the right corner on that side, on the Maroon Devils side of the field, if you will. Now third down and still roughly 30 yards to go for the Braves here.
Now, this is where they like to run that corner route. You'll see that one of the inside receivers right there. He's streaking them all this time.
They're just airing it out. It's up for grabs. It's a jump ball, and I think the Braves, they're going to say no.
And it was on the ground, incomplete.
Yep. So Braves wanted it, didn't get it, and a tough break for them. That was Shiloh Owl down there, I believe. And but, boy, they just threw it up for a jump ball.
Yeah, he just threw a jump ball there, hoping his receiver, taller, and getting upfield, and could elevate and go up and get the ball and bring it down.
So now the Braves are going to punt it away. And the Maroon Devils, let's see, Corey Stillwell's normally back. This time it's going to be, it looks like is that Zeke Glaspie?
I believe it is.
Dropping back to return. Oh, got a penalty flag.
Yeah, we got an illegal. Their kicking game. They're getting the wrong people out there on the field. Their kicking game. Yeah,
illegal substitution. Yeah.
Had the wrong people on the field, and one of them was running off as they were already lined up on the ball.
So coming on to punt now is going to be Taven Bark, averaging about 27 yards a punt this year for the Braves. And let's see what Zeke can do if he can get a shot at bringing this one back. Pretty good rush. More of a line drive punt. Could be returnable. Zeke at the 44, but he said immediately spun around and spins around and gets a couple of yards. But the Braves had pretty good coverage.
Yeah, they had good coverage down there. But there again, he caught the ball. He didn't roll, hit the ground and roll, and he got some forward progress out of it. So that's all you can ask for in that situation.
Absolutely. 8:35 to play now, and our Maroon Devils have the football back. And let's see if we can again hold that penalty flag out of our offense. And because boy, I tell you, as Cherokee just saw, it just ruined their possession.
Oh yeah, it does. And like I said, it's a coach's nightmare. And it just seems like it gets worse. If it doesn't get any better, it gets drastically worse.
Oh, now going in motion right side, it's going to be James Arch lines up over there.
Split backs, veer look, quarterback keeping.
Yeah, didn't get much. Might have got a yard out to the 47-yard line, but Braves there plugged the gap pretty quick. Leading the way is Josiah Tisateski, and he's their leading tackler this year.
Yeah, we knocked the defensive lineman back off the football. Then we had a seam. The quarterback, I think, is thinking he might have wished he'd given that ball because it was we had a good down block on the nose man there and drove him pretty good distance.
So now Maroon Devils second down and 9. Nearing midfield, 8:14 to play, third quarter. Braves lead 7-6 here. And here comes a handoff and running it up the middle. And that's going to be, is that Colton Schuler?
I think it was. Inside, yep. It was a inside trap play. And we got the defensive lineman blocked, but we didn't get to the linebacker. We didn't get up to that second level and get him blocked.
So now third down and 5 coming up. Our Maroon Devils again needing a big conversion here. Wide to the right side is going to be Stillwell. Out here on the left side is going to be Silas Stanberry.
Looks like I backs this time.
Schuler's going to be the deep man in that I formation. Braves have a lot of guys up on the box.
Fullback trap again.
And going to be, looks like just over a yard short. So it's going to bring up fourth down. And now with fourth down, do you go for it? We're needing almost 2 yards.
Yeah.
So at the 46 of Cherokee, got to go to the 44. And Owen looking to the sideline. Here comes the play call coming in with, looks like Aiden Kirkland, number 12. And Devils still have plenty of time on the play clock.
Well, it kind of puts Cherokee in a predicament right here because we're going to run out of I-backs and a tight end like we've been doing this whole series. But they're going to play with that six-man front and bring those outside people down inside hard.
We're trying to draw them off.
Try to draw them off, then call timeout.
Yep, didn't work.
Nope.
So now we're going to decide if we really want to run the play or try to punt it away with the timeout. Fans, stay tuned. 7-6 Braves. We'll be back. Fans, welcome back. After the timeout, the Maroon Devils are going to punt it away. Coming on as senior Brendan Lanning. Back deep to return for the Braves is going to be their quarterback, Jonathan Saylor. Man, what a shot. That one had a lot of hang time, and Saylor all the way back with a fair catch at the 15-yard line. So Brendan Lanning really hit one.
He boomed that one. He did that rugby kick where you're giving ground out through there, and being a soccer player, he's pretty good at that, and he was able to launch that one. What made that so effective is how long that ball was in the air. It hung up there. It was great. Wasn't a line drive kick. It was hardly any way you can return that one.
Yeah, he had lots of hang time. And when you have that, it's really, really tough on the return man. And
a little bit of disagreement down here on the Cherokee sidelines about what's going on the field. Some players getting upset.
Yes, they are. You can see it down here. Coach is trying to talk to them a little bit, and football's an intense, emotional game.
It is. And players get riled up, and here they're trying to run the trap, and he breaks it outside.
And again, not a bad play over there as the Maroon Devils make the tackle. And again, hustling over there, Houston Hornbuckle on the tackle of 22. And that's Brandon Santiago again, their leading rusher.
Yeah, he's a good running back. I tell you what, he's got good feet and he's got good vision. And he's making us miss. We've got to make those tackles on him. And you just got to settle your body down and not watch his feet or his head because he's making us miss. We're in position. We're just missing him.
Yeah, on the season, averaging almost 8 yards a carry.
Split backs, no tight end.
Second down and 5.
Veer dive, just straight dive play, no read to it. Just trying to knock us off the ball and get upfield. Somebody swung at somebody down there, and there comes the flag finally.
Wow.
That ought to be somebody's going to get ejected.
Yeah, that's no question about that. As now, let's see, the officials are getting together and again, the emotions sometimes just come out.
Yeah.
And looks like
Coach Hawkins talking to quarterback over here.
And again, as we mentioned, an intense, emotional game. There is the personal foul against the Braves. And no signal that anybody was ejected.
Nope.
But they're going to move it back to the 11-yard line. So, again, the Braves, as Joe and we were talking at halftime, shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, well, like I said, better them than us. We got our dose of it in the first half. But this is when they get dangerous right here. Now, you see them putting trips out to the wide side of the field. And I don't know if he's going to just hang it up deep or whatever, but he's looking for the single receiver over here.
There's Saylor, and he throws it in a crowd. It's intercepted.
And we got a flag down over here.
That's number 13, Blake Lambert.
But he got there. And the receiver, he may be called for interference because he actually grabbed him before. No, they're going to call it against us.
Yeah. Oh, defensive pass interference. Yeah. That's going to give Cherokee an automatic first down. That is a big flag.
Yeah, it was. And I thought it was going to be called on them because he actually wrapped him up before he intercepted the pass.
So now let's see where they're going to spot the football. They're going to mark it off now, and let's see where they're going to spot it finally. It's going to be at the 26-yard line. And again, that should be an automatic first down. So they're trying to get the chain set over there. First down and 10, Braves. Again, a huge penalty.
Yep.
Got a man on this wing on the right side. Got a man in motion. Snap over the quarterback's head. They run it down and jump on it at the 9-yard line, but just a bad snap. It's going to be recovered back there by Santiago.
Yeah, that ball left there. I mean, it went way above his head. It was launched by the center there, and just a miscue on his part.
Yeah, just a really high snap. And every time I see that, I think of the one down at NC State University that day, and I can still see it sailing over the punter's head.
That was something. It really was.
One of my favorite punt plays of all time.
Yeah.
And, of course, we won that game, and that was a big play.
Heavy set eye backs, counter play, and he pops it.
Oh, boy, he
out
broke
here
a
to
couple
the
of
edge.
tackles. He's still going out near the 25-yard line. Finally forced out of bounds is Santiago.
Gets back almost to the first down markers.
Corey Stillwell and Silas Stanberry on the tackle. They had to come across in the secondary to get him out of bounds.
Yeah, that's good counter play on their part. A counter trap play, and it running out of that heavy eye set.
Now it's going to bring up third down and about 12. 5:12 to play here in the third quarter. Still Cherokee 7, Swain 6.
Trips up to the wide side of the field, throwing the screen over to the underneath side.
Oh, boy.
Broke
got
that
a first down.
Yeah,
big
the first down.
And they're Stillwell on a touchdown-saving tackle way back at the 43-yard line. And a big play for the Braves here. And if it hadn't been for Stillwell, that receiver would have been off.
Yeah, when he caught the ball, he immediately decided that he had everybody moving that way, and he came back inside of us there.
So now first down Braves, big first down for the Braves here on that pass play. Twins to the left side this time. This time Saylor under center. A little bit of a different look, and he turns, fakes the handoff, rolls to the right side, fires in a crowd, out of bounds.
Yeah. Had two receivers over here. Wasn't real sure they were running that long drag route by the one receiver from across the field in kind of a streak route.
That was Javen Garcia, and again, out of the backfield was Luke Smith. So pretty good coverage down here again by Corey Stillwell, and coming over was 14 James Arch. So now 2nd and 10, stops the clock at 4:33 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, I see him. I could see him coming back with that counter play again here in a minute, but they're going to go out of the gun this time, so he probably won't. But he's probably see if they use any motion this time. Nope, it's just a straight quarterback run on the edge.
Yep,
he cuts it back. Yep.
Man breaks another tackle. He's still going. We finally wrap him up and knock him down at the 50-yard line. So good tackle over there, open field tackle.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Silas Stanberry.
Yeah, we got to make those tackles. That's really hurting us when they're getting loose out here, and we're trying to arm tackle him, and we're just whiffing him. We're just letting him run. Yeah,
those arm tackles rarely work.
They very rarely, especially against good ones like that. He's seen that before, and he's got great feet, and you like to say he's making them miss, but we're doing the missing.
There you go. 3rd down and 2 now for the Braves, right on the 50-yard line. And the quarterback's going to run it again, this time to the right side. He's got the first down and then some as he got around the edge. Finally knocked out of bounds by Colton Schuler, the freshman. But, again, that quarterback got to the edge and really hurt us.
Yeah, he's making them miss in there again.
Yeah, he is.
And we're missing.
So now the Maroon Devils
we got to bow up now.
That's it. We've got to make some tackles. 3:43 to play, third quarter. Same score we had at halftime, 7-6. First down and 10 at the Maroon Devil 40-yard line. This time they're going to run Twins out to the left side.
Yeah, it's been the most impressive drive Cherokee's had in the ball game so far.
And they've been mostly doing this on the ground. This time they're going to run Santiago out of the backfield. Penalty flag down.
Yeah, still holding right there. Holding Drew Skaggs down.
Yeah, they tackled him.
Yeah, they just pretty much tackled him right there because Drew had the angle on him right there, and their offensive tackle just tackled him.
He did. So now it's going to move the ball back 10 yards. Should be a 1st and 20 back at midfield. And again, that holding call. And, talking about penalties, talking with the folks at Murphy, they were not happy with this situation last week. 18 penalties in that ball game, 10 of those in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I don't know. There again, it's a crapshoot among officials anymore, and I've said all I'm going to say about it over the years. I get riled up sometimes, but
here we go. Saylor back to throw.
Good pressure.
Fires it down the field. Got a man open.
Got him wide open,
and he's got it
again.
Big pass play down the field inside the 20-yard line. Pass complete down there to 15, Javin Garcia.
And I don't know exactly what route he ran. There's a combination route there where he was I couldn't see whether he was the inside receiver or the outside receiver, but it's like a long wheel route, it looked like to me, and we lost him in there.
And that's the third time tonight we've let those guys get behind us and have a little too much room.
And the quarterback did a great job hitting him right in stride with it.
He did. Down to the 16-yard line. First down, Braves. Just under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Maroon Devils again talking about bow in our neck. Really need a stop here. As the Braves will.
High backs this time.
Power side right.
Yeah, got an unbalanced line over here. Fake it. Got blitz coming
Sailor's
from the
caught.
backs. Yeah.
And big play that time by Zeke Gillespie. Quarterback never saw him coming.
No, he never saw him because there wasn't a receiver over there. They were unbalanced this way. He was looking for a single receiver that running into the end zone down here. And a corner sitting out there with no receiver, he's free to go. I mean, and he came.
Oh, and that's an 11-yard loss.
Yeah.
Because, again, Sailor was rolling to his right, and Zeke came in from his left. Nobody touched him or saw him.
And you never account for a corner doing that. So, not in your blocking schemes. Going back to their tight wing set now.
Second down and 21. Back to throw Sailor again. Firing down the middle. In traffic is going to be intercepted. Bringing it back is Corey Stillwell.
Ooh.
Stillwell. Down on the right sideline. He's finally forced out of bounds over there on the Maroon Devil sideline, but a huge play.
That was huge. He sat right down in the middle of that route, and the four receivers going upfield, and he was just trying to find one of them, and the inside receiver pulled up short, and Corey picked it off.
He sure did. Outstanding play by the secondary, and the Maroon Devils again stopping Cherokee, keeping them off the scoreboard when they had it down inside the 20-yard line. So now the Maroon Devils trying to get the offense rolling at the 44, first down. I-backs here behind, again, our quarterback tonight, talking about Owen Medlin. Braves, a lot of guys up in the box.
Off-tackle play. First time we've run that one.
Into the secondary.
He's gone,
it's a foot
baby.
race.
Yeah.
Zeke Gillespie,
he'll win this foot race.
Not going to be caught. That's going 40.
That is the perfect. That's a
56 yards.
Yeah, 48 blast. That's what the old terminology for it. That's exactly what that was. The kick out, block them down, kick that end out, and give the ball to tailback, and he's up and in.
Well, he got to end of the daylight, and you're right. He's hard to catch.
Yeah, now, hats off to the fullback right there because they've seen so much. Cherokee has so much veer that that defense, that outside linebacker sat there. He didn't know what to do exactly to begin with, and the fullback with the lead block on him kicked him out, and up and in he went.
Well, yeah, Zeke took off, and it was then it was a foot race. Now we're going to try for two points. We run to the left side, trying to turn the corner. We get it in.
He get it in.
That's
he got
a
it in.
Conversion.
We converted. Very good. I didn't think he was going to make it there. They had hands on us, but he broke them that time.
Good job over there by Zeke Gillespie again. He's the guy that just ran 56 yards on the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a little bit winded too. He's having to just take his time getting off the field. But that was interesting, just a straight-up old-school power play off tackle. That's beautiful.
So now 14-7, 14-7 Maroon Devils on top. 1:38 to play, third quarter. We'll be back. Hard to believe, fans, our Maroon Devils got it going on offense, and Zeke Gillespie just ran 56 yards for the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Here's Brendan Lanning on the kickoff. Going to head toward the right sideline, and it's going to be caught by one of the upbacks, and that was a fair catch at the about the 28-yard line, first down Cherokee.
Yeah, fair catch called over there, and he fields it, and they've been told to do that because by the time we're getting down there pretty quick, and if they try to handle that ball and not fair catch it, they stand a chance of losing it because we'll hit them and jar that ball loose by the time they catch it.
Now Jonathan Saylor coming in, leading the offense again. He was basically the lead dog, if you will, on that last drive.
Yeah,
the Braves,
offense. Yeah,
he was the guy that really hurt us with his feet. First down and 10 now, Braves. Sailor in the shotgun.
Yeah, he's going to keep it again. This time Insay didn't bite. He stayed right. They kept playing on line of scrimmage. He didn't cross it. That quarterback expected him to, and he didn't.
Outstanding job up front. Insay Uford in there, again with Noah Brown and Drew Skaggs. But, so many times this year our defensive line has really played well.
Yeah, they have their moments, and right now is the time to really pick it up. Closing in on the end of the third quarter to try to keep Cherokee pinned down here, and so we can get another chance with the football.
Second down, 11. Sailor throws over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Led his man just a little too much. Schuler was right on his back hip.
Yeah, that in cut, that's the outside receiver cutting in behind and trying to run a slant route right in behind the linebackers there.
So now third down, 11, another passing down with only a minute to play third quarter. Maroon Devils back in the lead 14-7. We scored first in the ball game here tonight. Then Cherokee answered with that extra point with a 1-point lead. And now the Maroon Devils, again, playing some good defense. Twins on the right side. Sailor back in the shotgun. And they need 11. Got a wing on the right side. Man in motion here.
And they sweep them themselves.
Yeah, here comes
on the edge. There we missed a tackle again.
We sure did.
Man, we're just letting them run through us now.
And here's another foot race. Finally, Colton Schuler got just a hand on the Cherokee running back and on that jet sweep. And he almost scored.
Yeah, we whiffed there twice.
Yes, we did.
We got to put our body on him. He's that's a killer.
And again, a big play for the Braves here. And, they answer right back. We've got time for maybe another play or two before the third quarter comes to an end. But now the Braves on the march at the 40-yard line. Got Twins out there, and Sailor's going to turn.
Same play back to the weak side with the guard trapping.
Got about 6, almost 7 yards on that first down. And, again, as you mentioned, Coach, when we have a chance to make a tackle, we've got to make it.
Yeah, we've got to make it. We're just like I said, he's not going to go down with an arm tackle.
Good runner with the football, talking about their quarterback, and that's the final play of the third quarter. Fans, we have 12 more minutes of football coming up, and a lot of things can happen. Stay with us on the Maroon Devils Network. Ready to go in the fourth quarter here. 14-7 Maroon Devils as the Braves bring a man in motion here on second down. And they're going to cut back inside, and they get the first down and then some. Again, on the carry is going to be their running back, Brandon Santiago, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, that's the play they've been running. They just run the trap. They ran it out of a little bit different set. They ran it out of that pistol set where he was behind the quarterback instead of lined up beside him. And it took a little longer, but it was just as effective. They're going to do it again.
Yep, got the eye right over to the right side of Sailor, if you will. Under center,
there
turns
it is.
and gives it to him again.
Fullback coming to kick out. We do a terrible job of run support out here on the edge.
Oh, he's breaking tackles all over the place. Down inside the 5-yard line now. Corey Stillwell finally got him, but he broke at least 2 tackles.
Yeah, there again, we got to start putting bodies on him, and you're not going to arm tackle that young man.
No,
him or the quarterback.
Yeah, they're just too athletic.
Yeah,
and strong. And now the Cherokee Braves, first down and goal at just about the 3-yard line from the I formation.
Unbalanced eye over here to this side. Going to try to give it to the fullback and let him run straight ahead.
Oh, they had a shovel pass.
Oh, it was.
They got a shovel pass in there, and they kind of faked the handoff and then got that shovel pass and actually scored.
Yeah, he punched it on in.
He sure did. And I was faked out too, Coach. I thought he handed off. Then all of a sudden, I see that little shovel pass. And now the Braves, they've got to decide, are they going to go for 1 or 2? They're going to try to kick 1 and tie.
Yeah, they're lined up for an extra point. We'll see what happens.
Taven Bark on to kick for the Braves, and this is a big extra point. And it's going to be up, and it's going to be no good. Wow.
Off to the left.
Wide left.
Yeah.
So now the Maroon Devils have a 1-point lead that the Braves enjoyed for a long time here tonight with 11:02 to play. We'll be back. Maroon Devils football when we come back. Welcome back, fans. Still a lot of football left to play here at Cherokee High School. As right now the Maroon Devils hanging on to a 1-point lead. Coming on to kickoff is going to be Taven Bark for the Braves. Kicks it high. Going to be taken by an up man at the 23-yard line. Bringing it back over there. Looks like number 5, Silas Stanberry, with a good return out across the 35. So Silas Stanberry doing a nice job and hanging on to the football, because this anytime you kick the ball, so many things can happen.
Yeah, it's critical right now that we don't beat ourselves, and we hold on to this football and drive it. Just drive the football, keep it out of their hands, keep it away from that quarterback, and punch it in if at all possible.
That's it. Got to eliminate those penalty flags. So now plenty of time, just under 11 minutes to play in the ball game. Wide to the right side this time. It's going to be Aiden Kirkland. Got a man wide left.
Tight ends up into the boundary. Now he's going to trade over to the wide side of the field.
Boy, 8 guys up near the line of scrimmage for the Braves.
Veer, dive.
And handing it off is going to be Rocky Barker. And got a couple of yards on that play. We'll say 3 out to the 40-yard line. And things are getting a little chippy out there right now.
Yeah, it is. And you know, that's kind of what you expect between these two teams.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, I think we got a bad spot there. The ball was at the 40. Now it's back inside the 39-yard line. So second down and still about 7 as the Maroon Devils here.
Yeah, you want to see it 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. And, you know, that's kind of what I was looking at right there, maybe, 2nd and 6. But
again, they have 6, 7 guys up on the line of scrimmage. Second down, Maroon Devils split backs, handing it off to the left side.
Yep.
And we're going to carry for about 3 more.
Yeah, that's the same play to the other side. Traded the tight end over, ran the outside veer, gave it to him.
Yeah, Colton Schuler on that carry. So now third down. We actually got a little better spot this time.
Yeah.
Third down and 3.
We'll call it a makeup spot.
There you go.
Yeah.
So now third down. And again, the Maroon Devils here. Needing a big first down, hanging on to a 1-point lead with a lot of time left.
Yeah. Big third down right here, though.
No question. Need to convert this and keep the drive alive. Again, Braves, a lot of guys up on the box.
Yeah. Going to trade again. Maybe the same play. This time quarterback keeping it. We'll see. Nope. Counter. And ball's on the ground.
Loose, and Cherokee has it.
Yeah.
Braves have it, no question about it. That is a big turnover.
Yeah, there was a miscommunication between the play call and the way the quarterback turned and the way the tailback ran. It kind of almost ran into each other and ran into the football, and the ball ended up on the ground.
That's it. So a big turnover here tonight. We've seen a couple of interceptions, but right now with 9:17 to play, you've got to say that's one of the biggest turnovers of the ball game.
It is.
Gives Cherokee the ball at our 41-yard line.
With 9 minutes left to go, a little over 9 minutes.
So now the Maroon Devil defense, again, the pressure is on with a first down and 10, and the quarterback's going to fake and run it.
Yeah.
Breaks another tackle down to the 29-yard line, and now he's hanging on to his knee. He may be hurt.
Yeah, they pulled the guard in the tackle from the backside, and it looks like he got dinged up right there. We'll see.
Yeah, he spun, and now he's holding his knee. And while they have an injury timeout, we'll break down the line, and we'll be right back. Back live on the Maroon Devils Network here tonight. Again, the Braves quarterback Jonathan Saylor limps off. It looks like it's not real serious, but that's easy for us to say. Coming on, it's going to be Dawson Panther, number 9, turns and hands off. And the Braves, the fullback leading the way, going right down the left side for big yardage. Again, is Brandon Santiago.
Yeah, we're not keeping that leverage on him out here, and he's just running. He's running wild on us on the edges here.
He really is. The Braves, again, Saylor, before he got hurt, was hitting the edges, and now Santiago doing the same thing and doing it successfully. It's going to be a first down at the Maroon Devil 12-yard line, first down and goal. Or check that, first down. They can get a first down inside the 2. Now out of the I formation. Panther is going to be under center. And
movement this time.
Yeah, got a penalty flag, going to back them up 5.
That'll happen with the new quarterback sometimes. They're not used to hearing his voice during the game and different snap counts, and it messes them up.
So now Panther goes to the sideline to talk to Coach Hawkins a little bit. Now right back on the field. So now first down and 15. And the clock starts rolling. 8:35 to play. Still a whole lot of time left. And the Maroon Devils, again, defensive pressure here, trying to keep the Braves off the scoreboard as we hang on to a 1-point lead, 14-13.
Heavy eye again. Quarterback's underneath the center. Counter play, same play they ran a minute ago. He's on the edge again. We do a little better job of getting up and tackling him, but out of the secondary.
As Santiago again up on the tackle, looks like is Drew Skaggs. And, wow, they're going to spot the football at, we'll call it just short of the 11-yard line.
11-yard line.
Man, so now second down and about 9. Second down and about 9.
They're going to do probably the same thing the other way from that offset eye. You can see the fullback right here. It gives him time to get across the top, and there it is, a guard pulling on the backside, and the fullback leads up in.
And goes right up that gap. For a short gain. This time they're going to give them, let's see where they spot the ball. It's going to be near the 10-yard line.
Yeah. Same play, just to the other side.
Now we have an injured player down.
Yeah.
So got an injured Maroon Devil down with right now Cherokee looking at third down and 9. And let's see if we can tell who that is. That is 77. That is on Andreas Cisneros. And they're going to try to help him. And while they do that, we'll take a timeout and be right back. Fans, welcome back. Andreas Cisneros is going to be walking off the field. It looks okay. We hope he's all right, as he'll be out for a couple of plays. Now the Braves, big third down and 9.
Yeah, offset eye again. They're probably going to run the same thing. Watch the pulling guard. There it is. Fullback's coming out to lead up in, and he's just on the edge and up
Goes
in the end zone.
Touchdown Braves as he turned the corner. And again, they're making their hay, Coach, on the edge.
Yeah, it is, and it's the same play. They ran the same play there, 4 times in a row, just to different sides and blocking it the exact same way. And they're just out executing us right now.
Yes, indeed. They just to keep it simple for the substitute quarterback Dawson Panther, who came in for Saylor. Again, Coach, they ran it 4 straight times.
Yeah, and then giving it to that tailback, their bread and butter man that with the starting quarterback out, just put it in his hands, and that's what they did.
Taven Bark on for the extra point. And, boy, high snap. They're kind of going to have to throw in the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted by the Maroon Devils, and this one can be run back. It's going to be a big lineman, and he brings it back. That's 58, Houston Hornbuckle.
Linebacker, yes.
So a good job by Houston, but that keeps the Braves off the scoreboard with that 1 point. It's now 19-14. So if the Maroon Devils can answer with a touchdown, that's going to give us the lead back.
Well, we got a little over 7 minutes to do it, and this is all about a number of drives. You don't get many more shots at the fourth quarter. You got it's not like the we're going to add another quarter unless we can. This thing ends up tied up. So we'll see, and then it'll go into overtime. But right now we just gotta find a way to put the ball in the zone.
No question. Right now, down by 5, 7:18 to go. Don't forget, Maroon Devils' last 2 regular season games at home coming up this coming Friday. As you listen to this game by delayed broadcast, we'll be hosting Madison. We played over at their place last year, as a matter of fact, on your old stomping grounds at Mars Hill.
Yeah.
And won that game last year at Madison. Then Robbinsville comes to town the week after that.
Yeah, I'm just glad they didn't have any outstanding warrants on me over there.
Yeah, because we've been stopped a time or two going up in that neck of the woods.
Yeah, especially with Joe driving. Yeah, with no headlights on.
So
we taught him better, though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Folks don't know about that. Yeah, one of those cars that headlights come on automatically on a regular setting, but no tail lights.
Yeah.
So a police officer pulled us over and made note of that.
Yeah, we were going to Mitchell, I think.
Yeah, we were in Mitchell County.
Here we go. Coming on to kick is going to be Tavid Bark, and again the Maroon Devils here need a good return. We've had some of that here tonight. The real deep man back there is right now Corey Stillwell, and it's going to be caught by an up man, and there's a nice return. But again, as you mentioned, Coach, they really brought the guys across the field, and they had Stanberry against the sideline.
Yeah, that's their objective is to angle kick that thing and defend those two, at least 1/3 and maybe 2/3 of the field.
So now, Maroon Devils have it. First down and 10, plenty of time, 7:13 to play. Down by 5. Again, a field goal is not what you're looking for here. Got to get a touchdown on the board. And it looks like with Cisneros out of the lineup, we're going to bring in a new lineman. And it looks like, is that Hunter Williamson, number 68? Yes. Big Hunter Williamson, a junior, 6 foot 240. He'll be coming up in that right tackle spot. So got to be careful here with a snap count. And
off tackle play, same one we ran. This time he cuts it back right into the linebacker there, and linebacker didn't let him get nothing out of it.
Yeah, there was no room there at all. Second down now coming up, and might have got a foot or two, and that's all. So second and long. And coming in again with the play from the sideline, we got Colton Schuler coming in. Also, of course, running plays in and out a lot tonight has been Aiden Kirkland, number 12, another freshman. This time Kirkland wide right. So 2 freshmen right now on the field for the Maroon Devils on a second down and 10.
I-backs.
Fake the handoff. Owen rolling to the right side. He's got pressure. Now fires and just throws it away, and that's probably the right thing to do.
Yeah, he couldn't find anybody, and pressure was on him there. He had to do something with the ball quick.
Yeah, they were going to pin him on the sideline. Coming in hard was, again, Tisa Teske for the Braves secondary. And now third down, another big third down coming up here, 6:26 to play. I know there's a lot of time. You think, hey, we may get the ball back, and you may not.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm telling you. It's a game of how many possessions you're going to have, and it's that time right now to make some decisions.
One of the big defensive tackles coming off of the Braves there. Right now, third down and 10. Medlin going to be in the shotgun. Got a man in motion here. To the left side. He drops straight back. Looks to the left side. Trying to find somebody open. Nothing there. He runs and picks up about 5 or 6 yards, but is still going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah. I think you didn't see the sticks just right, or the markers just right to try to get that first down and then get out of bounds.
Yeah. Boy, we only got about 3 yards, almost 4, so it's going to bring up fourth down and almost 7. And looks like we're going to line up and see what we can do on fourth down with 6:19 to play. Down by 5, 19-14. Maroon Devils a big fourth down play here inside our own 37-yard line.
Trips to the wide side out here. Single receiver to the backside.
Middle and pump fakes, fires, going to be too high.
Overthrew it.
And, it's almost like he had 2 receivers down here, Stillwell and Stanberry, and couldn't figure out which one to hit.
No, and he didn't. When he hung it up there, he was like a little bit on the run right there and didn't get his feet set, and the ball hung up there on him just a little bit.
Yep, sailed just a little bit, and too short for one receiver, too high for the other.
Yeah.
So now the Maroon Devils have turned the ball over to Cherokee. Now the Braves have it at the 37, first and 10. And looks like Panther is going to stay at quarterback now for the Braves. As again, Saylor got banged up on the last series.
Offset eye again. Look for that backside guard to pull. There he is. Same play they scored on.
Same play.
This
there's
time,
a good tackle.
Great tackle, run support this time by the corners. They changed up the coverage right there and let him do the run support, and then the receiver wasn't sure who to block.
And I tell you, Zeke, all 5'8", 155 pounds, a solo tackle on the fullback. That's pretty impressive in the open field.
Yeah, Cherokee's using up as much of the clock as they can, trying to go keep possession of the ball now, and and just run the clock out.
That's it. 2nd down and 10. Again, in at quarterback is Dawson Panther, coming in for the injured Sailor.
Split backs this time. Probably going to be that hard dive play again. Right there it is.
There it goes.
Just gives it to him.
And he rumbles for about 3 yards on the play. And as you mentioned, Coach, that running game just keeps eating up the clock.
Oh, yeah. Down, closing in on 5 minutes left to play. Still time. If we can get one more possession, if we can stop them here, get the ball back, Cherokee's going to make it as hard as they can, push it as far as they can, and they'll tell you a whole lot by their formation when they come out exactly what they're going to try to do. But this 3rd and 7 or so right here puts them in a bit of predicament. But now they're going with the twin set here. Heavy set or offset eye. Watch that guard on that side. There he is pulling. Same off tackle play.
Oh.
This time he cuts it back.
He's close to a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be close, but I think it's going to bring up 4th down. I mean, Cherokee's in a situation now where they can go for it, and it's not going to cost them anything.
Oh, no doubt. Houston Hornbuckle on the tackle, and they only need about half a yard here. So it's going to be a timeout on the field called by the officials. The officials are they may measure here.
Wow.
And you don't see that much anymore.
No, you don't. That's a throwback right there. I used to complain about that, but the kindler, gentler me doesn't gripe about that anymore. I get in trouble when I start griping about that. Yeah.
Coach, some new fans won't know what that is.
They don't even know what that is. Yeah. Yeah. What are they doing?
It is rare. And did they get the first down, or is it short?
Should be short.
Boy, it's close. It's a foot short.
Yeah.
Foot short. That'll bring up 4th down. And as you mentioned, they're in 4-down territory, so they're not too worried right now.
I look for them just to flip-flop what they were doing, run the same play. And just let the quarterback take the snap and hand it to the tailback and put it on his shoulders. Either that or they're going to run a quarterback sneak.
There we go. 4th down. Panthers still in at quarterback. Again, the sophomore, number 9. He's been under center.
Split back. Yeah, it's either going to be a sneak or the hard dive right at our tackles.
Now Panther comes up under center. He was back in the gun. Now he moves up.
5-man front, straight dive.
Yeah, and they got it.
He didn't.
I think. Well,
no, I don't think.
Our guys are
he got hit
no.
at the line of scrimmage, so I don't know.
Now where he's down, he has the first down.
But yeah, that official walked up where he was sticking the ball out, so I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to measure again, but I think that spot maybe turned favorable for the Braves. And
it did. I didn't see him making that much that yardage, but
that spot is looks like positive, and they're going to measure just to be sure. But man.
We'll know soon enough.
Got to stretch it out, and it's short. It's short by a couple of feet.
All right. Now we got another possession. Here we go.
So now the game's on the line, 4:17 to play with a 19-14 Cherokee lead, but that was a huge stop.
Yeah, and the odds say this is our last possession. That's just the way it is.
I couldn't agree more, Coach, and we've got to get it done. Owen Medlin coming on, the starting quarterback tonight, who played a good ball game last week at Murphy, and now the Maroon Devils have got to march down the field and get 6, hopefully 7.
All right, got the tight end to this side. Going to trade him over.
Still well wide right. I formation.
High backs, off tackle.
Here goes our man with the quick feet.
And the ball went on the ground. Cherokee got it.
Oh, my goodness. That is a backbreaker.
Yeah, it is.
That's a backbreaker right there. And we've had 2 big turnovers here in this second half.
Yeah, that hurts right there. That was because we can't keep stopping them and keep time on the clock.
No.
Enough time to drive the football and score, because we're not going to be able to. I don't think we'll be able to big play them out of anything. So that's just one more nail going into that coffin right now.
So now let's see what. Got a timeout call for the Braves with 4:10 to play. Fans, stay tuned. We'll be back with a finish here on the Maroon Devils Network. Back after the timeout here, 4:10 to play. Cherokee with the ball after the Maroon Devils turnover. Now the Maroon Devils again, the defense has come up big so many times tonight, and now the clock is going to be a factor as the Braves run to the left side and down inside the 20-yard line, finally brought down at the 20-yard line, pickup of about 5 on first down.
Yeah, they just everybody reach blocking, give the ball back there to him, and you can call it zone blocking. I call it reach blocking. Everybody's trying to get to the outside shoulder of a defensive player and let him get to the edge.
And by the way, that was almost 10. My bad. Second down and almost 10 now. They're at the 20-yard line and need less than a yard for a first down. So, again, the Braves keeping it on the ground with a new quarterback, Dawson Panther, in the place of the injured number 7, Jonathan Saylor. And this time split backs. And, again, the Braves have been running it successfully. Penalty flag down. I'm not sure if we jumped offside.
I think I don't know if they moved. It looked like we may have jumped over there on the far side.
Yeah. So, we're offside. And that's an automatic first down for the Braves now, down to about the 15-yard line with 3:22 to play. And, again, we've talked about penalties all night, so it's been a problem for both teams.
Yeah, it has, and emotions are running high out there.
Oh boy,
people upset with themselves and the situation that they're in. But now, this is and it's frustrating when you turn the ball over. It's frustrating when you get those penalties and it takes you out of position. But with the clock running, 3 minutes left to play, Cherokee's going to run it down as far as they can before they take the snap. All right, you look for that guard pulling on the right side, fullback coming across.
There he goes.
And there's the kick-out block, and he's up and in.
Nothing fancy, and they pick up 4 or 5 yards just about every play.
No, their running games consisted of pretty much 4 running plays, and that's it.
And right now they're getting it done. I think the Maroon Devils have used a timeout, 2:44 to play. And, again, we'd like to remind you 2 more home games in the regular season. We have Madison coming to Swain County Memorial Stadium. And then the week after that, we'll close out the regular season with Robbinsville. And Robbinsville winning the last time we checked. Of course, the folks up in Madison County, we know and we feel for them because they really had a hard time with this hurricane damage. Madison County got hit really hard.
It really did, and I got to see some of it last weekend up there with some of my friends, and it was some guys I'd played ball with in college, and one of them lives nearby there, and it just it was worse than I expected when I saw it. I could not believe how powerful that damage was to bridges and to the buildings and just vehicles everywhere piled up in the trees and everything else.
And, I know there was damage in Swain County, but all in all, Coach, Swain County got off, I think, pretty easy.
We really did. We were very, very fortunate from the folks in Swannanoa and Madison County and all around Buncombe County.
Here we go. They're going to run to the left side this time down near the 10-yard line. Got to bring up a third down.
Tried an isolation play there, a little bit different. Still off tackle play with the fullback lined up at the wing and folding inside, trying to block a linebacker and give that tailback room to run.
So now Cherokee again just letting the clock run as much as they can. Still plenty of time on the play clock. And it's going to bring up third down and about 5. Braves need to get just inside the 5 for a first down, but they're in 4-down territory. Goes without saying here.
Yeah. Be down under 2 minutes when the ball snapped here.
And Panther in no hurry.
Look for the backside guard there, right in front of the fullback. He's pulling. Fullback's leading up, kick out. He's on the edge.
And he goes in. Touchdown. Braves take it right in. Again, they're getting the blockers out there on the edge. And that guy just, I'm not sure if anybody got a hand on it.
No, he has the option of cutting that thing right up in behind where that trap block is, or getting onto the edge, and he's just watching the fullback. If the fullback goes onto the edge, he's going right behind him because the fullback's not seeing anything to block until he gets to the edge.
So, again, the Braves staying on the ground after they have to go to the bench for a substitute quarterback, but they've been successful with their running game.
Yeah, it took us down to 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Now they're going to line up and go for 2. 25-14 lead which makes it a.
They're in the same formation. It could be the same play, and it is.
Same play to the left side.
Yep.
And there's the fullback.
There he is on the edge and in.
There's the 2-point conversion with 1:52 to play. 27-14 Cherokee. They had a 2-score lead. But again, that's discussion for the sideline, and right now the Braves really have momentum on their side.
Yeah, they finally grasped the momentum there earlier. Well, really about halfway through the fourth quarter, and it just it took all the air out of our balloon.
They really did, and surprisingly, Coach, they ran several plays there, unlike most of the night where there was not a single penalty flag.
No, yeah, that was rare for tonight.
It was.
It really was.
So now the Maroon Devils will get the ball back, but again down by 13, 1:52 to play. And glad to have you listen again. Of course, this delayed broadcast. Hey, the good thing is we're going to be at home next week, so I'm pretty sure we'll be on live. So
yeah, we got the thumbs up from everybody on that one, so we're good.
Our producer and director both gave us the thumbs up.
Yeah, so we're good to go.
Yeah, but and I tell you what, the older I get, I may have to have a recall on that makeup trailer.
Well, I'm going to tell you something about your makeup trailer, buddy. It's long gone. I hate to tell you that. And I don't know exactly who sold it off. I wasn't there, so I can't swear to it.
Last thing somebody told me they saw it floating down Fontana Lake.
Yeah.
And here's a kickoff, and the Maroon Devils are bringing it back out to the 25, out to the 30. Zeke Glaspie doing a good job, and he's finally forced out of bounds up near the 48-yard line, but a great return.
Yeah, they tried a squib kick, and he just got out there to the wide side of the field and turned it into a foot race. And but like you said earlier, it's a 2-score game, so
yeah. And there's all that possibility. If we can score quickly, get the football back, onside kick, I mean, you're looking at best case scenario.
Yeah. But Cherokee did a great job there, their last possession, of chewing that clock up. They really did. They taking the time off like they did and then able to punch it in. That's my hat's off to them.
Yeah, they ran the football effectively. Now the Maroon Devils here are going to have to try to throw it down the field, and it's almost picked off on the first play, in and out of the hands of Luke Smith over there, the defensive end who had dropped back.
Yep.
No, check that. That's going to be Emiliano Garcia, but he almost picked that one off.
Yeah, it was. They're going. They got out of the 6-man front now because of the situation that we're in. They're going with a 3- and 4-man front, and. Just being able to take those outside people and drop them into zones.
So now Maroon Devils stop the clock with the incomplete pass, 1:38 to play. And again, the Braves, of course, as Coach mentioned, more in a prevent defense, rushing 3. Medlin, even rushing 3. They're putting him out of the pocket, and the Maroon Devils got the pass on the sideline. Let's see if they give it to us. I think so. To Stanberry down there near the first down marker.
Yeah, we're going to get the first down out of it where he caught it from. He stepped back, but and went out of bounds.
So now first down, Maroon Devils, 1:31 to play at the Cherokee 43. And, we're basically in a situation where we have to throw every play.
Yeah.
So now Owen in the gun, twins on each side. Here comes again a 3-man rush, steps up. Rolling to the right side, linebacker after him. Fire's going to be complete on the sideline, and they finally force Zeke out of bounds. And so that should stop the clock.
It did. 1:20 left to go. Should be another first down. It is.
And let's see if the head referee, sometimes they wind their arm and start the clock. And not doing it so far with 1:20 to go because again, Zeke did get out of bounds over here at the 34.
All right, double twins again. Motion across, all the way across to trips.
Here comes a blitz this time, and Owen had to throw that one too early. He tried to get it over there where Zeke was in double coverage, but again, he had to throw it away too early.
Yeah, he was having to move his feet to get it. Cherokee's putting those outside rushers, bringing them upfield hard. So he's not going to have any time. He has to step up, and when he steps up like that, sometimes quarterbacks lose their vision of the receivers, and they can't find them because of that rush.
So now second down, Maroon Devils. Clock at still 1:15. Got trips on the left side, which is the wide side of the field. Medlin looking that way, fires, and he's got Zeke over there at the 30, and he's brought down inbounds at the 28-yard line. So the clock will continue to roll here.
Down to a minute.
Third down, Maroon Devils here. Again, trying to get to the end zone. First downs are one thing, but got to have a score quickly. Medlin back to throw again. Looking, fires down the middle in traffic, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Braves have it for what should be the final turnover over the night. One man hit a knee, and again on the pick is going to be Javen Garcia.
42 seconds left to play. Yeah.
And now, of course, the Braves basically all they have to do is hit a knee and run out the rest of the clock. So again, turnovers have been a big story tonight. Penalties have been a big story tonight. But Coach, we have played this song before.
Oh yeah, we have. And that record's worn out.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yep. So penalties and turnovers, a bad combination for winning football. And now the Braves are just going to play victory formation here and run out the clock. 42 seconds. There's the first knee. And the Braves will move on. Their record will improve to 3-1 in conference play, 6-3 overall here in this season. And they're going to be in a tie with Robbinsville for second place. As
the game clock is ahead of the play clock, so that'll do it.
So, fans, that is gonna wrap it up here tonight. The Maroon Devils showed some glimpses of good football here tonight. But again, turnovers here in the second half, really the big difference in the ball game, as the Maroon Devils just couldn't get away from those turnovers, and the Braves get it done with a 27-14 lead. And Coach, interesting game. We're going to be playing Madison next Friday, out of conference, late in the season, unusual. But we'll see if our Maroon Devils can come up with win number one.
Yeah, trying to find that first win. That's a hard pill to swallow, but you that's all you're playing for. I mean, that's the hope that's in these players right now, and the coaching staff is trying to find a way to win that first game.
Yeah, and we see a lot of good sportsmanship out here between the players and the coaches, and that's always good to see, because we've seen the other side of that at times. But looks like a good finish here with the players after the game.
Yeah, and that's always a good thing, and it's tough. I mean, they get after each other out there, and as coaches, everybody works their butt off, but it's just like I said, it's a hard pill to swallow sometimes.
It really is. And fans, join us again as we'll be on live next time out with the Maroon Devils hosting Madison County. Be sure and join us next Friday right here on the Maroon Devils Network.